HarperCollins presents The Mysterious Bakery on Rue de Paris by Evie Woods, read by Breffni Holahan. Prologue. Nestled among the cobblestone streets of Compiègne, there existed a bakery unlike any other. When customers crossed the threshold, they found not only sustenance for the stomach, but also for the soul. In the soft light of dawn, the baker began each day in the basement with flour-dusted hands, working a secret ingredient into the dough. Before long, rumours were whispered throughout the town of a mysterious bakery whose pastries offered a taste of magic that could chase away even the darkest of sorrows. Just one bite of a croissant might bring luck, unlock a precious memory, or reveal hidden longings. But dark clouds were looming on the horizon, and when the war began, everything changed. Chapter 1. A recipe for disaster doesn't require that many ingredients. An unhealthy amount of wishful thinking, mixed with a large dollop of devil-may-care when it comes to reading maps. Add a sprinkle of desperation, distilled from wanting so badly for things to change. And you had the perfect recipe for my current situation. Barricaded inside a toilet cubicle at the Gare du Nord, with only my shame and embarrassment for company. I wasn't sure when I would come out, if ever, and so I decided that the best thing I could do now was replay all of the events that had led up to this moment, so I could make myself feel even worse. The storm had really taken hold by the time I got to Dublin Airport. A leaden sky lashed down rain onto the tarmac and buildings with a fury, as though the gods themselves had something negative to say about my decision to leave. Paris? In France? Yes, Dad, we've been through this a million times, and I do wish you'd stop saying it as though it's the outer reaches of Mongolia. As I checked I had my passport for the umpteenth time, the trusty old Ford came to a halt outside departures. I don't mean to, Edie, it's just... He hesitated, rubbing his early morning stubble and fixing his gaze on anything but me. Are you sure now? Rushing off to France on a whim seems a bit drastic. Would you not consider, I don't know, getting a cat? Great. The only thing worse than having an identity crisis was having it confirmed by your father. I took my phone out of my purse and confirmed that the flight was still on time. I have to go. Listen, I'll be grand. And so will you. It should be me saying that to you, he said, a bit sheepishly. It wasn't the first time our roles had been reversed. Way before my time, I'd become fluent in the world of adult emotions. And that was why I had to do something drastic. I had to strike out on my own and find out who I could be without my past weighing me down. I had felt so confident answering the ad online. I'd spotted it one night, after a couple of glasses of wine, when I indulged in my usual fantasy of moving abroad. Scrolling through the website English Jobs in France, I typed in Paris, and suddenly it popped up. Assistant manager wanted for a quaint little bakery in Paris. Accommodation provided, English required. I'd sat up in bed and stared at the words. This was something I could actually do. It was something I knew I could be good at, despite the language barrier. All at once, my imagination was filled with visions of a chic, sophisticated boulangerie in one of the posh quartiers of Paris, modern but with a nod to vintage. Frankly, I was surprised by how quickly I got the job, even without a proper interview. I couldn't quite believe my luck. A few quick-fire questions over the phone, ensuring my fluency in English and a background in the service industry, and that was it. My career path had been something of a cul-de-sac up to that point. I never really figured out what I wanted to do.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?